friction equals friction coefficient times the normal force. Friction is what we experience when we rub our fingers together or ride our bicycle into the wind. Too much friction and things grind to a halt. Besides being a force of nature, another type of friction is at play in our lives, a force that keeps us from doing what we want to do. Want to go to the gym? Friction could be in the distance to the gym, the amount of time you feel you have to commit, the process of getting ready. All things that potentially make it hard for you to do what you want. Friction. Keep that in mind. We'll need it later. A second term, virtual. Virtual dates back to the 14th century and has a particularly nebulous meaning. That virtual isn't important for our purposes, but the virtual that was coined in 1959 is not physically existing, but made to appear by software. Things only existing in the artificial realm of ones and zeros. As computers matured, the possibility of virtual environments and the promise of virtual worlds became a reality. The concept of virtual reality was initially explored through simulations like driving or flight, where people were placed in an environment, usually in the first person. Video game worlds can be highly immersive, and we can almost feel like we are in the world. Almost. What's missing is how we see the world and how we interact with it. That's where modern virtual reality comes in, using a head-mounted display and sophisticated positional tracking systems to highly immerse us in a virtual space. This is where we go back to friction. Immersive VR headsets were difficult to set up, powered by expensive gaming PCs. In a word, high-friction experiences. Until one important device, that is. Design of Things 8, Oculus Quest, Friction Cut. So how did this device, the Oculus Quest, change the world of VR? Well, look at this. This is all you need to get into VR. An expensive PC? Nope. A set of motion sensing towers mounted around the room? Nope. This is it. The whole package. Did I mention a starting price of $399 US? Let's take a closer look at the design of the device. First thing you'll notice is the charcoal black color of the device. At first glance, it looks like other VR headsets. But look closer, and you'll notice that the shell is covered in this fabric-like material that feels soft and inviting in the hands. The Quest knows that it is as much a clothing item as a computer. The headband is adjustable on the sides and with this top Velcro strap. The rear position secures around the back of your head with these rubber straps. No, they weren't always this color. The side straps are elastic, kind of spring-loaded, so you can pull it over your head. The foam part, which is covered with silicone here, fits against your face, providing a mostly comfortable fit. On the front is a matte black plate, which has 4 cameras, how it tracks your head position, hands, and controllers, in each of the corners. On each side are headphone jacks. The idea was to have a headphone for each ear that plugged in, making the cable routing more simple, but it never really took off and was removed for the Quest 2. On the side, we also have a USB-C charging port. Yay for the standard. Moving on to the bottom, there is a slider for adjusting the lenses to match the distance that your eyes are apart from each other. A crucial feature to make sure the device works for as many people as possible. Finally, there is a volume rocker. Overall, the device is solid, well made, and carefully designed to be comfortable. Of course, it's impossible to truly design a one-for-all solution, so perhaps it isn't comfortable for all people. Though the device is relatively light for a device that has displays, tracking hardware, and a computer inside, it is still front heavy. There is also a bit of light leak around the nose. But in use, the display is extremely sharp, OLED with perfect blacks. It was easy to forget discomfort and get lost into new worlds. However, this is only a part of the total package. We also have the controllers. Also matte black. The controllers, called Oculus Touch, are a wonderful class in ergonomic functional design, drawing on Oculus's years of experience designing VR hardware. The grip is nicely contoured and covered in a textured coating that feels premium and nice in the hand. In medium, small hands like mine, the controller fits perfectly, cradled into my palm, positioning my fingers naturally over the buttons and triggers. The big ring on the top contains infrared LEDs that allow the cameras to track it. The battery cover is magnetic. And now I really love magnets. We should use them more. But this is really one of the only functional issues with the design of the controllers. In use, the cover would start to slide off when things got intense in VR worlds. The whole package of the Quest is incredible, a game changer for VR, reducing friction to the extent that more people than ever could experience what VR has to offer. The device received many updates, including hand tracking and the ability to plug into a PC to leverage graphics power. While it wasn't perfect, it couldn't produce the best graphics or smoothest experience. It was what VR needed to grow. The successor, Oculus Quest 2, is improved in many ways and worse in others. A fascinating subject for a future episode of Design of Things.